Jay was driving the car that put you in the hospital. Dr. Thomas was treating you while you were in a coma, helpless the way Michael was in your dream. Now, 10 years later, Dr. Thomas is Michael's therapist. Jason, it has to be connected.
Sam, possibly, maybe, I don't know. I'm not good at this.
I don't follow.
Just sitting around these puzzles, I gotta do something about it.
Okay, well, there's something that we're missing. You said that you started having memories from when you were out, right?
Not real memories, just, you know, like flashes, these images.
Were any of them about seeing AJ in the room with Dr. Thomas when you were in the hospital? Maybe you witnessed a disagreement or a fight, something that might tell us why Dr. Thomas would want AJ dead.
Jason!
Hey, buddy.
Did they tell you? I'm home. Good.
I know. And now you don't have to be sad or afraid anymore. Everyone knows you didn't kill AJ.
But I know who did.
What are you talking about?
I know who killed AJ. The blonde lady, Dr. Odair, she's the one who killed AJ.
I never mentioned Rachel's name to Michael. I never said anything about what happened to her.
I saw the whole thing. Dr. Odair said AJ was evil and she didn't want him to hurt anybody else.
And you just remembered this all of a sudden? Did Jody help you? I don't think we need to be talking about Jody right now.
Jody isn't real. I don't see her anymore.
Since when, Michael?
Reese, you're not investigating a crime.
Since my session with Dr. Thomas today.
The only thing that matters right now is that you did not kill AJ. You only thought you did because you were confused, you were upset.
And you're right about Dr. Odair. She admitted to everything in a letter.
Ella, please. Could you have her call me? It's Sam McCall. No, I don't need to speak to Dr. Thomas. Can you just have her call me as soon as she gets this message? Okay. Is Michael okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Doesn't sound like it.
Michael thinks he's fine. Sonny and Carly want to believe it.
You don't?
Michael says he remembers seeing Rachel Odair kill AJ.
What? Just like that after all these months?
It's a lie, right? It's gotta be. And the only one who can convince Michael is
Dr. Thomas. And the only way he would do that is if he killed AJ and killed and framed Rachel.
Maybe it doesn't even matter.
What, Jason?
AJ deserved to die for what he did to Michael. And Rachel Odair tried to frame Courtney and blackmail her.
And what, she deserved to die just like that? Dr. Thomas is allowed to walk away?
I don't give a damn about Dr. Thomas or Rachel Odair. The only one I care about in all this is Michael. I mean, you should have seen him at Sonny's. He was happy. He hasn't smiled that way since before the kidnappings. I mean, this kid has been through hell, and he thinks it's finally over. And what am I supposed to do? Just start it all again? For what?
To protect him,
There's
Jason.
other ways to protect him. Dr. Thomas could disappear. He could have a traffic accident.
And the truth is supposed to stay locked up inside of Michael. Is that what you want? Trying to reach Dr. Thomas's assistant. Jason, it is a long shot, but if AJ called Dr. Thomas the night he died, then maybe she picked up the message.
Good. It's worth a try.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just want to run through, you know, everything, how it happened, make sure we're not missing anything, okay? 10 years ago, AJ drives into a tree. I'm brain damaged, lying on a hospital bed, comatose. Dr. Thomas is called in to treat me. Now, it's possible that AJ had contact with Dr. Thomas then, but we can't be sure, okay? Last April, AJ's in the hospital with a broken back. He's facing kidnapping charges. He's going to try and plead insanity. He needs a psychiatrist to back him up.
So he calls Dr. Thomas.
But we don't have any proof that AJ actually spoke to Dr. Thomas.
Okay, Jason, let's just say that he did, okay? AJ wanted his insanity plea. Dr. Thomas refused to give it to him. AJ blackmailed him.
With what?
With whatever happened with your accident 10 years ago.
That's a huge assumption.
Okay, let's just say that it's true, Jason. Everything else fits. Dr. Thomas killed AJ to shut him up. Michael witnessed it.
Okay, the only problem is Michael remembers being in AJ's room. He remembers seeing Carly. Why is Dr. Thomas the only piece that's missing?
Because Michael probably feels guilty for seeing and witnessing his biological father being murdered. It's not his fault.
None of this is Michael's fault. I mean, this kid has spent his whole life paying for other people's mistakes, including mine.
Where did that come from, Jason? You have done nothing but love and
I
protect...
told the first lie of Michael's life. I said Michael was my son. He loved me. You know, he didn't know not to. We had spent 1 year together and I was gone. He didn't understand why. He just thought I disappeared. I'm tired of failing Michael, okay? I promised him that this would be over. It has to be over, Sam. No more lies. No more confusion. I gotta find out what happened the night AJ died so I can tell Michael and he can let it go instead of carrying it for the rest of his life until it finally destroys him like the accident destroyed AJ.
The patient's brother, AJ Quartermaine, is on the phone. He says it's important and he'll only speak with you.
Okay.
Hey, what just happened?
I remembered something. You know, there's a connection with AJ and Dr. Thomas.
Why are you sitting there in the dark?
Well, I was wondering what you were doing out on the terrace.
I was just taking a walk in Mother's rose garden.
At night?
Well, it's very beautiful in the moonlight, and it makes me feel close to her.
You know, it's funny, Alan. All these years, other people have kept us together. Lila, our children. Now,
It's good. You're
Jason?
both here.
Sam?
Is Michael all right?
Yeah, he's fine. I need to know about the accident 10 years ago.
What about it?
We need specifics on the treatment of Jason's injury.
Well, we told you all
I
that.
think you know more. And you've been covering it up.
About the accident or your recovery?
Well, I want to talk about it now.
You turned your back on our family and you rejected any effort we made toward having a relationship with you? And now out of the blue you want our help?
Stop it, Alan. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have, Jason.
Okay, how much involvement did Dr. Thomas have in treating me?
Well, Tony Jones diagnosed you and he supervised all your treatments. He called in other doctors to consult, including Kevin Collins and Asher Thomas.
But they were psychiatrists. They must have been there when Jason woke up.
There was an intermediate period. Jason was comatose, but occasionally he would open his eyes. And when we saw that he wasn't completely unconscious, we called in psychiatrists to test his cognitive responses.
Okay, so Dr. Thomas was still treating Jason while he was comatose.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Where was AJ during all this? Did he know Dr. Thomas?
AJ was deeply concerned about you, Jason. We all were. We were speaking constantly to the doctors about your condition.
Do you remember AJ talking to Dr. Thomas?
Well, I'm sure he did. I don't remember anything in particular.
No meetings or private conversations, anything like that?
If you're trying to paint Dr. Thomas as a bad guy, you're wasting your time.
He is the one common thread in all of this.
And that makes him guilty of what? It's not his fault that Durant stole the tapes with all the notes he had on Michael.
Okay, you know what? Forget Dr. Thomas for a second. Okay, when Jason was in the coma after the accident, who was with him day in and day out?
Oh, the whole family. We were there with him round the clock. We would take turns.
And after that?
Well, when he didn't show any signs of recovery, we were there with him during the day, but we would go home at night. So that's why he was alone when his heart stopped. It was the middle of the night, and all of a sudden he went into cold blue and almost died.
What made my heart stop?
We never knew.
The doctors, they couldn't figure it out?
Jason, the accident caused a cerebral edema, which is swelling of the brain. Now, Tony put you on medication to keep your blood pressure down to minimize the swelling. At one point, well, actually, Ned was with you. Your pressure just plummeted, and he had to take you off the medication, which made you stabilized. And then it was a week later. Actually, it was January 17th, to be exact. Your heart stopped. I mean, it was the middle of the night. It was all of a sudden, and the alarms went off, and the ICU staff revived you.
Jason was still in a coma, right?
Yeah. Well, other than opening your eyes occasionally. You weren't showing any signs of recovery. Actually, the doctors had told us that we should probably prepare for you being in a vegetative state and eventually being institutionalized.
You must have been devastated.
Yeah. We were. But you were strong. You defied all the odds, and you woke up. You not only woke up, you made a life for yourself, and I thank God every day, Jason, that those doctors were wrong.
Monica, thank you for filling in the blanks. We appreciate it.
Well, I wish I could be more helpful. If there's anything you need, you call me, okay?
Thank you.
You're wrong. Jason never woke up.
That's because you tried to kill him.
Dr. Thomas? Keep an eye out.
How about you keep an eye out?
No, Jason, item quicker, please. There we go. Here's Michael's file.
Anything interesting?
No, I mean, it's a bunch of handwritten notes. Nothing new. AJ is mentioned here, but... Oh, here's Michael's biological file.
Here's my file.
On his desk?
Yeah, it's a file around the time of my accident. All my charts and test results.
Is there anything in there?
Okay, Monica said the second crisis happened January 17th, right?
Yeah.
That page from my chart's missing. There's no record for January 17th. All the days around it, but not for the day my heart stopped.
All right, well, that can't be a coincidence. Someone must have destroyed the records of the time you almost died, and I would take bets that it was Dr. Thomas.
Those records could have been destroyed any time in the past 10 years by anyone.
Including AJ?
Why would he want to?
I don't know, Jason. Maybe that is the connection between AJ and Dr. Thomas. Maybe AJ wanted to change your record somehow.
What?
Well, there must have been something on this tape that someone didn't want us to hear. Dr. Thomas.
Find what you were looking for? You know, I'm no lawyer, but I believe this is called breaking and entering. Now, you give me one good reason why I shouldn't call the police. What? No.
How about this one?
Okay, just look, try and grasp the concept. With Rachel Odair's suicide, all the charges against Michael have been dropped. This is a
Tell me the connection between you
Jason,
and
wait.
AJ. Tell me!
Jason, Michael is in the clear. Nothing else matters. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
I think he killed AJ.
Yeah, maybe there's something on this tape that'll prove it. Finally, we are making some progress. I'm sure this tape is going to incriminate Dr. Thomas. That guy is an ego. He likes to talk. And there's going to be something on there with Rachel. I know
You know
it.
what? Why don't you stay at Sonny's?
Why?
Tonight, just, you know, in case Michael has another nightmare.
Jason, Sonny's there.
Yeah, well, Sonny and Carly think that, you know, Michael saw Rachel Odair kill AJ, and Michael believes that too, but somewhere inside this kid's trying to remember the truth. It could surface as a nightmare or, you know, another visit with Jody, and I would like you there just to help him.
What about you?
I'm gonna keep working on this.
How, Jason? You're gonna go after Dr. Thomas?
No, not yet.
Then I
Could you
really
just
think
do
that
it
both of us
for
should
me?
go. Sure.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you.
Look, I know this is hard for you, Jason. I'm trying to help, okay?
I know. And you are.
All right, I'm gonna go pack my bags. Is there anything at all you want me to tell Sonny?
I just called.
Hey.
When did you call Stan? Stan, okay, let's be psychic then.
Not the last time I checked.
Okay, look, we found this tape.
I'll
At Dr.
explain to
Thomas's
Stan about
office.
the
I think
tape.
that-
You should get to Michael.
I'll go back.
There's tape.
Yeah, Sam found it in Dr. Thomas's garbage can. Just see if you can get anything useful off of it. Okay?
Yeah, get on it.
Did you bring it?
Let me work on the tape.
No,
first.
just
It's
give
a lot
me
safer.
the drugs.
Jason, these are serious.
Listen to me, okay? I don't have a lot of time. Give me the drugs and get to work on the tape.
Okay. The lab tech said that they haven't tested the drugs in large doses, and they don't know what it can do to you.
Yeah, okay, I understand that.
Now, if you did understand, you wouldn't have to do that. Listen, just be careful, okay? Whatever you're trying to remember, it's not worth frying your brain.
Okay.